My name is Marlo Hargrove Sr. I'm coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland. I come to you from near, far. I come to you in love and peace. I come to you in grief. I am reaching out to the community leaders here in Baltimore, not with a challenge, but I'm asking you all if we could come together with the crime that's happening here in our city. If we can come together as community activists and as leaders and as concerned citizens of Baltimore, Maryland, with the crime that is plaguing our city, we need to stop killing each other. And when I say we, I'm not talking about me as the individual behind the gun that's pulling the trigger, but I'm talking about one who is concerned about the lives that are being lost. And when we say youth, we're talking about men and women as well who are losing their lives. And it is not adolescent or youth behavior. When you're taking the life of someone else, it's no longer considered youth behavior. This is unconditional behavior that needs to be addressed. I'm concerned, and I want to be able to do more on top of what I'm already doing. I am concerned for the lives that are being lost. I am concerned and considering the fact that enough been enough. And if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? It's time for the cliches and all to go out of the window and begin to do more work to engage the community, to engage these youth, as we say, for the behavior to be changed from killing to start living. We got to stop killing and start living. We say that rest in peace, but let's talk about live in peace. Let's talk about live peacefully rather than living in broken pieces. My heart aches each time I turn on the news or each time I look at something on social media and there goes another one. It is not the normal behavior. It is unacceptable. And we, as community leaders, I am challenging you all and I am asking you all to join with me on whatever it may take for us to do to make Baltimore a much safer and better place to live. I am asking on you to do your part as well as me doing mine. The FACE organization doesn't need to be the brightest light bulb in the room. We don't need to get the accolades or all of the glory because the glory goes to God. It is not about us getting the credit, but it's about God getting the glory. And if you don't feel the compassion in your heart to reach out and help, then I question, are you a human being? Are you human enough to care? Or you care less of the fact that lives are being lost? It's time. Enough been enough. A young lady once said on the news of Fox 45 the other day, she said so profoundly, how many times more are we going to mourn? And how many times are we going to continue to have these visual light candles? So I ask you, I challenge you, and I be the first to say, enough been enough. It's time for us to come together. I'm not saying that FACE has the answers, but God knows we're willing to put our life on the line to find the resolutions. This has to stop. My heart bleeds. They're not my family biologically, those that are losing their lives, but it feels and it hurts because they are my extended family, and I'm willing to do whatever I can. Because just like we have or may have or should have a plan, the enemy has a plan too. They watch social media. They hear, they see, and they're looking. The devil don't come to play. He come to seek, to steal, to kill, and destroy. God is much greater than the devil. I plead the blood, and I know that all things work together for those who love the Lord. What Lord are you trusting? What God are you serving? Great is he that is in me than he that's in the world. It's time. Enough been enough. And it's time that we get off of our behinds, get from behind social media, and get together collectively. Whether it's one can chase 1,000 and two can put 10,000 a flight. It doesn't take a whole team of collective people to come together to talk about, to walk the streets, but to come together to bring forth resolutions. We don't need to come together to meet, to eat, to give our business cards, to socialize and gag. It's time that we come together to solve the issues and the problems that are plaguing our cities. Baltimore, community leaders, councilmen, politicians, community activists, along with myself. I'm willing to do whatever I can to help bring forth a positive change for the city of Baltimore and the lives that needs to live rather than die. But I also will say this in closing. Check the checker. Check the checker, because everybody that's patting us on the back doesn't necessarily mean they have our best interests at heart. There are wolves in sheep clothing that will come and sit down at your table, gather all your information, your strategy plan, and utilize your strategy plan to self-destroy you. Check the checker. Just because they patting us on the back, giving us accolades and telling us how great of a work we're doing, doesn't mean they have our best interests at heart. Check the checker. You may be sharing a tent down under the bridge or in front of City Hall with the same enemy that's out scoping your plans to destroy you. Check the checker. You may be sitting in that office space telling all your business of how you're going to go out and help save and do the work in the community. And then they talk behind your back about how they're going to self-destroy your plans. Check the checker, because everybody that's patting us on the back doesn't mean they have our best interests at heart. And as long as we that really care and who are really concerned and willing to do whatever it takes to bring forth a positive change here in Baltimore for the lives that are being lost so that the lives can start living. Check the checker, because we're not playing checkers. We're playing chess. And it's about the mindset of strategizing and not telling everybody your plans, because everybody don't have your plan of actions. Some people are planning your downfall and your failure. Check the checker. Check the checker. Again, check the checker. My name is Marlo Hargrove Sr. I am the CEO and founder of the FACE program, Freedom Advocates Celebrating Ex-Offenders, here in Baltimore, Maryland. My heart is aching for the lives that are being lost. My hearts are aching, and yours should be too. But it's time, because enough is enough, and we must stop killing each other. We must stop killing each other. My heart is aching, but my work is not in vain. Stay focused, Stay peaceful. What you do, do it in peace and in love rather than heartache and broken pieces. Check the checker and stop telling your left hand what your right hand is doing. Stop putting all your information on social media. Stop thinking everybody has our best interests at heart. Because some of the folks that may be patting us on the back, telling us how great of a work we're doing, may be the same ones that's putting a knife in our chest so that we can't do what God has called us to do. Check the checker. Stay focused, stay peaceful, and we shall. Because what the enemy meant for evil, God will turn it around for our good. And there's no weapon here on earth that is formed shall prosper. Stay focused. God bless. Peace.